Is physical closeness feeling like a distant memory sometimes? Do you find yourselves less inclined to connect through touch, perhaps because of aches, stiffness, or just the habits of time? It's a quiet change that many experience, a gentle drifting apart physically that can sometimes feel a little lonely, even when you're right next to each other. The warmth, the comfort, the simple presence that touch provides. It's such a fundamental part of feeling truly connected. Isn't it when that starts to fade? A little piece of that shared intimacy can feel lost. But what if I told you there's a simple, age-old way to gently bridge that gap, to rediscover that physical language of love and care? It doesn't require grand gestures or complicated routines. It's about the power of thoughtful, caring touch. It's about bringing a doctor's touch, not in a clinical sense, but a touch that understands, soothes, and connects back into your lives. In this video, we're going to explore simple, beautiful massage techniques designed specifically for easing discomfort, fostering relaxation, and most importantly, restoring those precious moments of intimacy and closeness. These are techniques you can easily share with your partner, or even use for self-care. Stick around to the very end, because I've got something I think will truly surprise and delight you in its simplicity and power. Let's dive into the first steps towards rediscovering that beautiful physical connection. It begins with understanding that touch is a powerful language, perhaps even more so as we get a little older. It's not just about pleasure, though that's certainly part of it, but about reassurance, comfort, and simply feeling seen and cared for. Think about how a gentle touch on the arm can convey more than 100 words, or how holding hands can instantly make you feel less alone. These simple acts are the foundation, and we can build on them with easy, accessible massage techniques that feel good, ease some common aches and pains, and open the door to deeper intimacy. The first area we can focus on is one that's often overlooked, but incredibly sensitive and receptive to touch: the hands. Our hands do so much for us, day in and day out, and they can hold a surprising amount of tension. Plus, touching someone's hands is inherently personal and allows for comfortable physical closeness without needing a lot of space or complex movements. Imagine sitting together, perhaps on the sofa in the evening, or across a table with a cup of tea nearby. You can simply take your partner's hand, or they can take yours, and begin. It's not about a deep tissue massage here. It's about gentle presence and care. Start by just holding their hand, feeling the warmth, noticing the texture of their skin. This simple act of holding is powerful in itself. Then, you can begin with soft, gliding strokes from the wrist up to the fingertips, like you're smoothing lotion onto their skin. Use the pads of your thumbs or fingers. Don't press hard. The goal is relaxation and connection. You can gently stretch each finger, one by one, very slowly and carefully, as if you're helping them release any stiffness. Then, use your thumb to make small, gentle circles in the palm of their hand. The palm has many reflex points, and gentle pressure here can feel incredibly soothing. Spend a little extra time on the fleshy part at the base of the thumb. Many people hold tension there from gripping things throughout the day. As you do this, pay attention to their reactions. Are they relaxing? Do they sigh? Ask them softly, does that feel good? Or is this pressure okay? This communication is key. It keeps you connected not just physically, but emotionally, ensuring you're both present in the moment. You can work your way around the entire palm, using those gentle thumb circles or soft kneading motions, almost like you're gently massaging dough. Remember to breathe. This is a moment for you both to slow down. It's easy to rush through things, but the beauty of this touch is in its slowness, its intention. Finish by gently stroking the back of their hand again, perhaps intertwining your fingers for a moment. This simple hand massage can take just 5 or 10 minutes, but it can feel like a little island of calm and connection in your day. It eases tension. Yes. But more importantly, it's a focused act of giving and receiving care through touch, reminding you both that you are there for each other, literally in your hands. It's a beautiful, non-threatening way to reintroduce regular, caring physical contact, moving from the hands. Let's consider another often neglected but incredibly rewarding area: the feet. Our feet carry us through life, and they often bear the brunt of tension and fatigue. A gentle foot massage isn't just about relieving aches. It's an act of deep care and grounding. Like the hands, the feet are easily accessible and can be massaged while sitting comfortably. You could sit facing each other, or one person could sit at the end of a sofa while the other rests their feet in their lap. Using a little lotion or oil can make this even more pleasant, allowing your hands to glide smoothly. Start by simply holding their foot, feeling its shape, its warmth. You can begin with gentle strokes from the ankle down to the toes, like you're smoothing the skin. Then, using your thumbs, gently press and stroke along the sole of the foot. You can use small circles or longer strokes from the heel towards the toes. Pay attention to the arch. Many people hold tension there. You don't need to know complex reflexology points. Simply finding areas that feel a little tight and gently working on them with caring pressure is enough. Work your way up to the toes. Each toe can be gently pulled and squeezed. You can use your thumb and index finger to gently massage between the toes. This might feel a little strange at first, but it can be surprisingly relaxing. Remember that communication is your guide. Ask things like, "How does this feel?" Or, "Is there any spot that feels particularly sore?" This isn't just a physical act. It's a conversation without words. Guided by their responses and your listening hands, the heels can also be gently kneaded with your thumbs or the base of your palm. The ankle, too, can be gently circled and stroked. As you massage the feet, notice how the muscles start to relax under your touch. Notice the breathing of the person receiving the massage. Are they slowing down? Are they letting go of tension? This simple act of massaging someone's feet is incredibly vulnerable and trusting, both for the giver and the receiver. It says, "I see you. I care for you. I want to comfort you." It's an act of service and love that deepens connection in a profound way. It's hard to feel distant from someone who is tenderly caring for your tired feet. This technique can be particularly lovely before bed, helping to wind down and prepare for restful sleep, while also creating a quiet, intimate moment together. It's about focusing on each other, away from the distractions of the day, nurturing that physical and emotional bond. These first few steps, the gentle touch on hands and feet, are wonderful ways to begin incorporating caring touch back into your routine, easing into deeper connection at your own pace. Now that we've explored the comforting touch of hands and feet, let's move a little higher and address a common area of tension and stress: the shoulders and the back of the neck. These are places where we literally carry the weight of our day. And releasing that tension can feel incredibly liberating and create a sense of openness, both physically and emotionally. A gentle shoulder and neck massage can be done while sitting in chairs, one behind the other, or while one person sits on a stool and the other stands behind them. There's no need to lie down or get into complicated positions. Comfort for both of you is key. Begin by placing your hands on your partner's shoulders, just where they meet the neck. Simply resting your hands there for a moment, feeling the warmth, can be a powerful start. Then, using the pads of your fingers or the base of your palms, start making slow, gentle circles on the tops of the shoulders. You might feel some tightness or knots under the skin, but resist the urge to dig in hard. Remember, the goal is gentle relaxation and connection, not necessarily deep muscle work. Use light to moderate pressure, checking in with your partner about what feels comfortable. As you make these circles, you can slowly work your way outwards along the tops of the shoulders towards the arms and then back inwards towards the neck. Next, focus on the back of the neck. Using your fingertips or thumbs, gently stroke upwards from the shoulders towards the base of the skull. You can use light pressure to make small circles right at the base of the skull where the neck muscles attach. This area can hold a lot of tension, and gentle pressure here can feel incredibly soothing. As you work on the neck, keep your movements slow and deliberate. Avoid pressing directly on the spine. Focus on the muscles on either side. You can gently lift and squeeze the muscles along the neck, almost like a gentle kneading, but always checking in on the pressure. Is this okay, or let me know if you'd like more or less pressure. This constant, gentle communication ensures that this is a shared, comfortable experience. You can also use long, gliding strokes down the back of the neck and across the tops of the shoulders. Imagine you are smoothing away worries and tension. This type of flowing movement can be very calming. Perhaps you can do this for each other while watching the news together in the evening, or before heading out for a walk. It's a simple way to offer physical support and comfort. For stiffness, a gentle squeeze and release on the muscles can help. You can also use your thumbs to stroke along the ridge of the shoulder blade. Again, no need for deep pressure. The intention and the caring touch are what matter most. Finishing this by simply resting your hands on their shoulders again for a few moments, perhaps giving a gentle squeeze, can provide a sense of completion and lingering connection. This shoulder and neck massage is wonderful for releasing the accumulated stress of the day, making both of you feel lighter and more relaxed, and creating a beautiful opportunity for nonverbal reassurance and intimacy through touch. It's about easing burdens together, both the physical ones and the emotional ones that can manifest as tension. Building on that, let's consider the upper back. This is another area where we often carry stress, and a gentle massage here can feel incredibly freeing. It requires a little more access than the shoulders, perhaps with a shirt removed, or a loose-fitting top. One person can lie face down on a bed or sofa, or sit leaning forward on a table with their head supported by a pillow. The person giving the massage can sit beside them or stand depending on the setup. Again, using lotion or oil will enhance the experience significantly, allowing your hands to move smoothly over the skin. Start by placing your hands flat on the upper back, just below the neck. Take a moment to simply breathe and connect. Then, use long, sweeping strokes with your palms, moving upwards towards the shoulders and neck, and then back down towards the middle of the back. Imagine you are covering a large canvas with smooth, broad strokes. These long strokes are very relaxing and help to warm up the muscles. As you move, you can use gentle pressure. Think about using the weight of your body slightly, rather than just the strength of your hands, to apply consistent, comfortable pressure. You can then use your thumbs or fingertips to make smaller circles on the muscles on either side of the spine. Remember to avoid pressing directly on the bony part of the spine itself. Focus on the soft tissue beside it. The area between the shoulder blades is often a spot where tension gathers, particularly from sitting or stooping. You can use your thumbs or knuckles gently to make small circular or back and forth movements in this area. Again, constant, gentle communication is vital. Ask, "Is this pressure okay?" Or, "Does this feel good?" Their feedback is your guide. You can also gently knead the muscles on the upper back, using your fingers and thumbs to lift and squeeze softly, almost like kneading dough. Another technique is using the flat of your hand or forearm for broader, sweeping strokes. This can cover a larger area and feel very soothing. Imagine you are spreading warmth and relaxation across their back. You can work from the base of the neck down to about the middle of the back, focusing on the large muscles there. Pay attention to their breathing. A sign that they are relaxing is often a deepening or slowing of their breath. This back massage isn't about finding every knot and working it out aggressively. It's about creating a sense of ease, comfort, and being cared for. It's an act of trust to allow someone to touch your back in this way, and an act of love to offer that touch. Finishing with those same long, sweeping strokes you started with can bring a beautiful sense of completion to the massage, leaving both of you feeling closer and more relaxed. This technique, perhaps done before bed or after a strenuous day, can significantly reduce physical discomfort and enhance that feeling of being supported and connected. Moving even higher, let's explore the incredibly soothing realm of head and scalp massage. This is a deeply personal and relaxing experience that can melt away tension headaches and create a sense of profound calm. It's also a wonderful way to show care and tenderness. This can be done while sitting comfortably, either facing each other or with one person leaning back on a chair or sofa. Start by simply resting your fingertips gently on their scalp, spreading them out across the head. Begin to move your fingertips in small, gentle circles, covering the entire scalp. You don't need to press hard. The light pressure and movement on the scalp itself is often enough to stimulate relaxation. Work your way from the forehead back towards the crown of the head, and then down towards the neck and behind the ears. Use the pads of your fingers, not your nails. Imagine you are gently loosening the scalp, increasing circulation and releasing tension held in the muscles there. You can also use a gentle kneading motion, using your fingers and thumbs to softly lift and squeeze sections of the scalp. Pay attention to areas where people often hold tension, like the temples and the area around the ears. For the temples, use the pads of your fingertips to make small, slow circles. This can be incredibly effective for easing tension headaches. Moving behind the ears and down the base of the skull, you can use your thumbs to make gentle strokes or circles, similar to what we did with the neck massage. Another simple technique is to gently rake your fingertips through the hair, from the forehead back to the neck. This can feel like a delightful head scratch and is very stimulating and relaxing at the same time. You can also gently tug on small sections of hair, near the root, very gently, which can also release tension in the scalp. Throughout this, maintain a soft, caring touch. The head is a very sensitive area, and gentle movements are usually best. Talk softly, or simply be present in the quiet. This type of massage is not only physically relaxing, but can also be incredibly calming for the mind, reducing anxiety and promoting a sense of peace. Doing this for your partner is a profound act of nurturing, a way to quiet the noise of the world and focus entirely on their comfort and well-being. It's a beautiful way to share a moment of tranquility and closeness, reminding you both of the simple joy of caring for one another. Finally, let's consider the face. This is perhaps the most intimate area to touch, and a gentle facial massage can be incredibly soothing, reducing tension in the jaw and forehead, and fostering a sense of deep connection. This can be done while sitting or lying down, whichever is most comfortable. Again, a tiny bit of facial oil or a rich cream can make the strokes glide more smoothly and add to the luxurious feel. Begin by simply placing your hands gently on your partner's face, perhaps cupping their cheeks or resting your fingertips on their forehead. Feel the warmth of their skin. Start with very light, soothing strokes. You can use the pads of your fingertips to stroke upwards from the eyebrows towards the hairline, like you are smoothing out worries. Then, stroke gently across the forehead, from the center outwards towards the temples. The area around the eyes is very delicate, so use only the lightest touch here. You can use your ring finger, which naturally applies the least pressure, to make tiny, gentle circles around the orbital bone, starting at the inner corner and moving outwards. Avoid pulling or stretching the skin. This is about feather-light touch. Moving down, you can gently stroke the cheeks, from the nose outwards towards the ears. Use soft, sweeping motions. The jaw can hold a significant amount of tension, especially if someone grinds their teeth or clenches their jaw. You can use your fingertips or thumbs to make small, gentle circles on the muscles of the jaw, right where the upper and lower jaws meet, just in front of the ears. You can also stroke gently along the jawline from the chin up towards the ears. Finish by gently cupping their face in your hands again for a moment, or gently stroking their hair back from their forehead. A facial massage is intensely personal and requires a great deal of trust. To offer this kind of gentle, caring touch to someone's face is a beautiful act of love and vulnerability. It's about seeing and cherishing the person, easing the lines of worry or fatigue, and connecting on a very intimate level. It's not about beauty treatments, it's about care, presence, and connection. This simple act can create a moment of profound peace and closeness, reminding both of you of the depth of your connection and the comfort you find in each other's touch. These various techniques, from the hands and feet all the way up to the face, offer a range of ways to introduce more caring, intimate touch into your lives. They aren't complicated. They don't require special skills, and they can be adapted to your comfort levels and available time. The most important ingredient is simply the willingness to connect through touch. So, we've journeyed through different ways to bring caring touch back into focus, from the grounding connection of hands and feet, easing up to the shoulders and back where we carry so much, finding calm in the head and scalp, and experiencing deep intimacy through the face. What we've talked about isn't just about rubbing muscles. It's about using simple physical techniques as a pathway to emotional and relational connection. It's about listening with your hands, offering comfort, and creating shared moments of peace and presence. It's about reminding yourselves and each other that you are still vibrant, capable of giving and receiving pleasure and comfort, and that your physical connection is a precious resource. Remember, you don't need to become a certified masseuse overnight. These are suggestions, starting points. The beauty lies in their simplicity and the intention behind them. Start small, maybe just 5 minutes of hand-holding and gentle stroking each evening, or a foot massage for one another while you catch up on your day. It's the consistency, the willingness to be present with each other through touch, that makes the difference. It's okay if it feels a little awkward or new at first, like learning any language. The language of touch takes a little practice. Be patient and kind with yourselves and each other. And keep talking, even during the massage, or afterward. Talking about what felt good, what you enjoyed, strengthens that connection. It builds a deeper understanding of each other's needs and preferences. The surprising thing I wanted to share with you at the end is just how much even the simplest touch, given with care and attention, can revitalize not just physical intimacy, but the overall feeling of closeness and affection in a relationship, or bring a greater sense of self-compassion through self-touch. It can ease stiffness, improve circulation, yes, but its most profound effect might just be on your hearts and minds, reducing stress, fostering trust, and reminding you of the deep bond you share. It's about actively choosing to nurture that connection through the powerful, human act of touch. It's a beautiful secret that's been known for centuries. The healing power of a caring touch, a doctor's touch, in the sense of a touch that mends and restores. It restores comfort, restores peace, and restores intimacy. If you've tried any of these techniques, or have your own ways of using touch to connect, I'd love to hear about it. Share your experiences in the comments below. Your insights could be just the encouragement someone else needs. If this video has inspired you to try incorporating more caring touch into your life, please give it a like. That tells me this is the kind of content that resonates with you. And if you're looking for more ways to live vibrantly, connect deeply, and embrace the richness of this stage of life, be sure to subscribe to the channel. We're on this journey together, discovering how to make every day count. Here's to rediscovering the simple, profound power of touch, to more moments of closeness and connection, and to living your most intimate life, filled with warmth, comfort, and love.